Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, gamers, and welcome once again to the Hive. I'm joined today by the Interrupter, also known as Morgan. Say hi. That's how we do it. That's how we do things around here.
Good day.
Good day. Good day. Which leads me on to my other special guest, Dave, who's not really a special guest. He's just special.
Ha
So today we are here to discuss E3, that time of year that's like Christmas for gamers.
Which stands for eggs, and...
More eggs. Eggs. I just want eggs.
I was going to say triple eggs, but that's really
so
rude.
we're gonna make a prediction.
Triple eggs. I like that.
Yeah, triple eggs is good. What are we thinking? What are we thinking about E3? Is it going to be a good one? Is it going to be a bad one?
It's going to be the best.
You reckon?
Since the PS4 announcement.
I don't hold much out.
Oh, I think there's some special things coming.
Oh, definitely. So just as a what the hell? My phone's being funny. Yeah. So what we've done today is we've all separately gathered our predictions, and we haven't revealed them to each other. So now, I think what we're going to do is talk about our predictions. So I think we should go from left to right, beginning with Morgan.
No.
What?
Dave can go first.
No, you can go first. I've already
written
called
mine
it.
down,
We'd have to edit it out then. So you can
I
start.
don't have any properly though.
Well, just name what you think. What's going to be at E3? Come on.
Well, for starters, obviously that's all they ever talk about. But there's got to be more information on Zelda U. There has to be.
I agree.
What I would like to see. I don't really necessarily
it can still be what you would like. You can put that as a prediction.
What I want to see, like, down to the core of my soul, is The Last Guardian. But I also think there's going to be a console Pokemon game, like a Stadium Coliseum type thing, but I just hope better.
Can we bullet point these? What are you predicting? To see more from Zelda U?
Zelda U.
Pokemon console game like Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
What was the second one?
The Last Guardian.
The Last Guardian. Which we have just apparently found out that there's a potential.
It's a rumour
apparently, yeah, it's a rumor every year until it shows up, and then everyone's going to be like, "Oh, called it." So,
and because no one else is going to say it, I might as well say it and
it's
be
like
the one that's
Half-Life 3.
No, I might as well say it because no one else is going to. But I'm gonna predict that Final Fantasy VII gets a HD remake.
No, it was last year.
I'll be the one.
It was last year when everyone was disappointed.
I'll take the bullet.
I think that ship's truly sailed.
That ship has sailed. That ship's
and
more
it
than
crashed.
sailed.
It was called the Titanic. Failure.
It sailed faster than all my Avatar ships.
Yeah.
Off into the distance.
Well, I'm going to have 6 predictions because amongst the ones I've written down,
That's
right?
cheating.
We were supposed to have 5 each. Amongst the ones I've written down, I'm going to call it this year, right? Half-Life 3. I'm saying it.
It's not happening.
It is.
Do Valve even still exist?
I don't know.
Valve are doing
Half-Life
really well,
3.
aren't they?
Yeah, they're making the Steam box and all kinds of junk.
Of course,
Valve made just tons of money from Steam, don't they? They don't need to make another game.
Yeah, that's why
exactly.
I mean, like, is Valve really a thing anymore when they've got Steam going?
Portal 2. Awesome.
Yeah, but how long ago did
I'd
that
rather
come
see
out?
Portal 3 at this point.
That was ages ago.
To be fair, my predictions are the year. It looks like it's the year of the 3s, so Portal 3 could happen.
Could it be Half-Life 3, including Portal 3?
Yeah. Maybe it's more. Maybe it's just one game now.
How about
Maybe
Ico 3 as in The Last Guardian? That'd be really nice as well.
Well, it's probably going to be a trilogy.
So that was the prediction that you stole.
Yeah, from mine. Right, so I'm going to start with mine and just go right ahead and say it.
Go for it.
It's kind of a blanket prediction. A new Resident Evil.
Resi 7.
So it's either going to be Resi 7 or, and I think this could be the year for crazy stuff happening,
Resident Evil reboot.
Resident Evil 2 remake. So it's going to be like the Resident Evil remake that was on the GameCube.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's Resi, because so many people have been like, oh my god, give us Resi 2 remake.
What about Code Veronica remake?
No.
Oh, what a
they
game.
would do 2 before they did anything else, and then it would be 3. They would do the trilogy.
I'm going to make a prediction for E3 2020 Code Veronica remake on the PlayStation 6.
Nice. I'll go for that.
It'll be on the Wii 3.
My next one is Zone of the Enders 3. I really want to see something from that. There was something potentially teased before.
There was a tease last year, wasn't there?
Like, like someone mentioned the word zone, and like someone turned around and went, "Oh, the end is! Oh my god!" and ran around the convention.
Yeah, like someone
shouting.
said, "Oh, finally," and everyone was like, "Final Fantasy VII."
The only thing I could say to that is, with the way things have been going lately, if it was in development, it might not be anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep our fingers crossed that it could still happen.
There was a mention of it in that whole debacle that Zone of the Enders 3 might be an issue, but I'm sure I heard.
Depends on what stage it was at, doesn't it? Really.
Yeah. But I
think that's a good one.
It's going to be there. It's got to be.
One.
I agree with the
PlayStation
next one.
or multi-platform.
PlayStation only.
Yeah, but it's got to be PlayStation only. It has been, always will be, and always should be.
If it's going to be multi-plat, they would have probably ported the HD reboots to Xbox.
Oh, hang on, isn't the HD reboot on Xbox?
No, I don't think so. I've never seen it.
No.
Like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus were HD remastered for PlayStation 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They would never go on Xbox.
Well, that's sort of good
That's
news.
a prediction.
I like exclusives. I do like the consoles for the different reasons, and if we get exclusives,
they have different
that's
markets,
cool.
different types of games.
My next prediction is Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes.
I know it's coming and it's been announced, but what I'm saying is I want to see more. I want to see a bit more development on what's going on, because we've only really seen a really crappy
I think we'll get that
minute-long
trailer at the Square.
Yeah.
Press conference probably.
I certainly hope so. But I mean, I freaking love Kingdom
I think
Hearts
it would
1
be
and
on the
2.
Sony one because more people watch the Sony one. I think they will announce it on the Sony.
Did they not do that
and then
last
talk
year?
about it, like expand it on the Square Enix one.
I'd only say that they do
Like
that if
gameplay.
they didn't have much to offer in terms of their own stuff.
Yeah.
It's like if they were to announce Final Fantasy VII, they would have to do it on the Sony one. And then expand on it more in the Square Enix. Because if people miss that, they'd be really annoyed.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah.
It will happen. That's my prediction now. I'm gonna go put it on at the
Nintendo.
I will buy you. I will
Nintendo.
buy you a new PC if they announce
Why
a
don't you
full
buy me a
remake of
Honda
Final
Civic Type
Fantasy
R?
VII. I could do.
I'll have a Civic Type R of Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Next one is it's
With a
not so
Pikachu.
it's not so much a prediction, because I actually feel like they're not going to show anything from it, which I'd be really disappointed about, because they showed something about it last year. Is Crackdown. Now they're not calling it Crackdown 3, which is annoying because it's the third in a series.
What's it calling it then?
It's just called Crackdown.
Just like the Xbox went Xbox 360 and then Xbox One. It's going to go Crackdown 1, Crackdown 2, Crackdown 1.
Yeah.
Because that's also
But
Microsoft's
instead of
logic.
spelling it without a number, it's going to be Crackdown 1 ONE.
Or it'll be Crackdown 1 like Avatar 1.
Yeah. But you still want the game though.
I massively want the game.
We want the game.
Yeah, I cracked
Crackdown
down. I
one.
cracked down one the game. But yeah, I spent millions of hours on Crackdown 1 and Crackdown 2. So Crackdown 3, otherwise known as Crackdown, that'd be freaking awesome if
Could
that
I
happened.
just expand a little bit on that?
What, on Crackdown?
Not Crackdown, but something I've just remembered.
What,
Not-
expand like a crack?
Yes, darling.
Go on.
You just saying that reminded me of last E3. Wasn't there some kind of teaser for a Mass Effect game? Like Mass Effect 4?
Yes, there
we
wasn't
know
a teaser for Mass Effect 4.
is
We know it's in development and it's coming out, but we don't
that's
know
got
any
to have
details.
something.
So yeah,
Probably
That's
will.
been pretty
they
quiet.
had a whole 10-minute like slideshow on concept art,
Ooh,
but they
yeah.
didn't give any details at all. It was just
Yeah,
like
I think they'll probably
we
say
may or
more
may
about
not
that.
have Shepard, we may or may not have the Geth. It was just all maybes, wasn't it?
If they cut down on the
They won't
systems
have
in the
Shepard.
game more than they did with 3, I'm just not even interested.
Yeah, it was 3. The funny thing is, it does a bit of a Halo. For me, Halo 1 was the best. Halo 2 was crap. Halo 3 was better than 2, but worse than 1. I think Mass Effect was kind of like that.
It needs the
first,
RPG
the
elements
first one
back
was
in
the
it.
best. The second one was not as good as the first. And the third one was better than the second, but again, not as good as the first. And that ending, but that's a whole different video.
Yeah.
Speaking of games in threes that had sort of dodgy sequels and stuff, I would like to see something more of Bioshock. What do we think about a Bioshock?
Not happening anytime soon.
I don't think so, because the studios are closed, haven't they?
Yeah.
They couldn't even pull out those last 3 DLCs.
There will be a new
know,
game coming,
that's
but
the
I think
thing.
it's going to be a while.
Yeah. They've got to restructure.
It would be
and-
nice to see something though.
Yeah, it won't be this year.
Infinite 2.
It could. Well, to be fair though, it could
It's
be
got
very much
such
like a System Shock.
massive-
Because there was System Shock 2, and the reason they didn't make a third was because the studios went weird and went bust.
It's,
yeah,
it's,
but
it's
that's
not.
how
It's,
Bioshock was
Fallout being
born.
rescued.
it's definitely not happening this year.
Probably not.
So
But,
maybe Bioshock 4 is going to be called like Electroshock or something.
well, it's just that Bioshock has that massive... Like, at the end of Infinite, they basically opened up the entire universe for it.
Yeah.
With all of those lighthouses.
So it could be anything.
So,
really.
spoilers, sorry.
Yeah, we'll have to cut that out. Nice one.
No,
There
we
you
don't.
go.
Rickety rewind.
We don't.
Morgan didn't say anything.
If you're not
It
playing
was
it by
like-
now, tough.
Yeah.
I think if it's over 2 or 3 years old, then you should, like
Get with the program, man.
I would, like, spoil stuff like Mario Kart, and that's come out pretty recently.
You won. You came first.
Yeah, I did.
Spoilers.
Can you spoil the fact that you race and win?
I can spoil
Or
racing
lose.
because I drive into walls.
Did you say?
Right. My final prediction.
Right.
Go on.
Is not really a prediction because we know it's coming.
Well,
all-
we do now for
yeah,
sure.
we do
Is-
now
is
from
it-
about 5 minutes ago. It
is
was
it
proper
winter?
confirmed. Yeah, winter's coming, but it's been coming for 5
See, I
seasons.
can
so.
You
make
know
Game of
nothing,
Thrones.
Jon Snow.
I can make
You
Game of
know
Thrones
nothing,
jokes
Jon
now.
Snow. Apparently, that's how my sister says it.
Oh, Snow.
Yeah.
Snow.
Snow. Anyway, Dark Souls 3.
No, Dark Souls.
Dark Snow 3.
Souls. That's how
Souls.
you say it. Souls.
Dark Souls 3.
Say souls.
Dark
Souls.
Souls
Souls.
3.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3.
Souls.
That's coming out. How many times do you want to say Souls?
Because you sound funny.
Dark Souls.
Souls.
Right, so we know a little bit about it. There's things happening. It's a new
It's
Dark
dark.
Souls. It's dark.
And
it's
the
got
souls.
and it's the third one. What more do you want? I'm just
Multi-platform?
yeah. Well, there's Xbone and PS4.
Multi-platform, or could there be
Do you
a curveball?
Do you reckon it's going to be
I think it'll be
PS3 as
multi-class.
well?
PS4 exclusive.
I think it'll be
Nah.
PS2.
Nah, can't be PS4 exclusive. That'd be mental. Bloodborne was,
I
but
will go mental if I saw that. Not that I think anybody
like
should
the original
have,
Demon's Souls.
Yeah, not that I think that anybody shouldn't be able to play it, but that would be crazy.
I agree, but yeah, I'm excited to see returning characters and stuff like that. That'd be cool if other people made it back in some way. Like Knight Artorias, that guy, he was cool.
I didn't make
Not
my
gonna
final
happen.
prediction.
I know he's dead in the DLC, isn't it? I'd like more from it. He was one of my favourite characters because I loved his sword. Anyway, what were you saying? Sorry.
I didn't finish my final projection.
Your final projection.
Prediction.
Prediction.
Predict it
Predilection.
predict it right now.
Yeah, go on, predict.
Yeah, it was
Mystic Meg.
Pokemon Snap. I'd like to
yeah.
see.
Oh,
Don't
yes,
think it'll
yes.
happen, but I would like to see it because the use of the Wii U camera would be just absolutely excellent. Like holding it up to the screen.
It would,
Or
yeah.
even a reboot, like just a sequel. Just make Pokemon Snap 2, put it on the eShop.
Nintendo, are you listening? You
They
normally are.
They normally listen to me.
Good.
Make it happen.
Make it
Make
so.
Engage. Right, it's Dave's time.
Right.
I can't believe I didn't mention this one.
Time.
My first prediction, even though we kind of already know, is
Yeah.
that The Last Guardian will not be shown apart from the logo. Just so we know that it's actually still being
Yeah.
It'll be
made.
called the Final Guard.
So
I don't
everyone's
think
like,
there'll be. I don't think there'll be any footage.
Can
but-
we rename it to the At Last Guardian?
Yeah, we can.
It's done.
But yeah, I think we'll just get a logo,
Yeah.
and everybody's gonna go absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
People will cry,
Yeah.
and all of the
I'll cry.
negativity that Square brought about with the
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII
Civilization
announcement will just be
crumble.
forgotten about.
No, Civilizations are only going to crumble when Final Fantasy VII, a remake, is announced.
Yeah.
Civilizations
Definitely.
will crumble. There'll be fire in the streets.
So that's my first one.
Yep.
My second prediction is that there will be a new model of PS Vita,
Yep.
and I think it'll be £99, $99.
Either that or a price drop on the current
I
Vita
don't think there'll
just
be a
to
price
sell it.
drop on the current model.
I mean, I got one for 70 quid, so that's pretty.
I think they'll
that's
just,
pretty good.
I think they'll just cut supply of that one, let people sell it
Yeah.
off as bundles,
Yeah.
and there'll be a new model.
Okay.
Um,
Interesting. I wasn't thinking hardware. I just software all the way through. Cool.
They might even try something stupid like they did with the PSP Go and make it purely like download only.
Yeah.
That would be stupid.
Maybe it wouldn't be considering how expensive the memory cards actually are.
Yeah.
If it just had a really nice
PSP though.
If it had a really nice
I'm going to sound really dumb
internal
here
memory.
and say, like, I own a PS Vita. How do the games work? I've never actually got a physical
They're
game
like
for
DS cartridges, aren't they?
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
little cartridges.
Cool.
Right.
I need to buy Virtue's Last Reward.
Yeah, you do.
You may buy it at some point.
Hard.
My third... Yeah, is it third now?
Third, yeah.
Yeah, third prediction is Final Fantasy XII HD remaster.
Very good. Would it be a remaster in the same way as 10 and 10-2?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they do it. I think they'd be stupid not to, and I think it's a good thing for them to do.
I could see them doing it in the future, but it might be too soon after 10 and 10-2 to do it.
It's definitely going to happen, but it's not really, because 10 and 10-2 have been out a while. It's only on PS4 that it's a recent thing.
True, yeah. Well, 10 and 10-2 came out on the PS3 like, what, 2 years ago now? Or something?
It's been a while.
Quite a while, yeah.
And on Vita, so... I do think that's time for that to be announced if they're going to do it.
If they did announce it, I don't think it would be out for at least a year or a year and a half. Maybe next, not this holiday, next holiday.
It depends on when Final Fantasy 15 is due out.
Yeah, because they wouldn't want to.
Yeah, do we even have a
that.
release date for that?
Yeah, if that's going to be a while, this could probably come a bit sooner.
For some reason, I want to say April.
After trying Final Fantasy 15, I really don't care about it all that much, to be honest with you.
No, the demo wasn't that great.
It wasn't.
We should update it and see what it's like.
Yeah, we'll see. I didn't think it was good.
No.
My fourth prediction is that we will see more footage of Fallout 4.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And that it will be shown at the Xbox conference.
Yeah,
and
will
be 1 month exclusive to Xbox One.
But Bethesda have their own conference this year, don't they? It's their first E3 where they're actually on their own.
Well, maybe they'll announce that it's 1 month exclusive to Xbox One.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, they're obviously going to do the usual like Call of Duty and stuff. I reckon it'll be like, here's new Call of Duty, Black Ops 3, whatever it's on. And they usually have 2 of those AAA games, like a new Call of Duty, new Gears of War, something like that. And then they'll do that little announcement for Fallout 4, they'll have a gameplay for that and say, so we're going to announce that it's got 1 month exclusive DLC for Xbox One. And everyone's going to go, yay.
I actually think they'll go a bit further than that. And I think there'll be some
permanently exclusive
DLC for Fallout 4 on Xbox
That would
One.
suck.
It's going to that's probably going to happen.
I can't stand stuff like that. Like exclusive games, fine, that's why you own 2 systems.
But it happened with Skyrim.
But don't put exclusive DLC. There's just no reason for it.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. I don't get it. Because with consoles, it's about optimizing, isn't it? Like you can optimize for one console if you develop on one console, but your audience isn't as large. So, but there's no excuse for exclusive DLC.
And my final prediction, which I'm going to say is I'm 99% sure it's going to happen.
100%.
100%.
Yeah, good.
Is that they will announce Shenmue 3 coming out this year.
Tomorrow.
Alongside a HD remake of 1 and 2 exclusively for PlayStation 4.
Do you want to add Suikoden in there while you're at it?
That's never happening. I'm fairly confident that is going to actually happen.
Okay.
There's been a lot of interest around Yu Suzuki over the last few years. He's been at GDC a few times.
Oh, okay.
He's not forgotten about, and I can see if it's being funded by somebody other than Sega that it's going to happen. So
explain a bit about Shenmue, because I don't think many of our viewers will know, and I'm very light on the information that I have.
Shenmue was a pretty groundbreaking game for anybody that didn't play it. Not open world, but sort of like the first sort of thing, like game touching on something where you can literally do anything you want in a game.
Right.
Walk into anybody's house, the characters in the game, or just the standard NPCs.
So is it like an RPG?
All have a set routine, jobs, whatever that they go to at specific times of the day.
That's pretty awesome.
You could get a job to make money for yourself, to buy food, to get through the game.
So what type of game is it? Is it like a fighter?
It sort of played like a bit like the Bouncer, if you ever played that.
I love the Bouncer.
Bit of a brawler type thing.
Yeah.
It was made obviously by the same guys that made Virtua Fighter. It was originally going to be a Virtua Fighter RPG.
Huh. That's quite cool.
Like the first game was just set in one particular area, set in China, and like the second game you sort of like branched out. Eventually you went into the mountains and that's where the second game ended and left you in a cliffhanger.
So it left you in a cliffhanger, and we've never seen anything.
Never seen anything since. So
douchebags.
Yeah.
I've got 2 more that I'd like to talk about that I'd like to see.
Okay, Splatoon 2.
No, I've not even played the first one yet.
Would you like to talk about the lorry that held the original Splatoons? Is that going to turn up at E3?
Yeah.
2015?
The lorry's just going to drive into the audience and be like, "Hi guys,
I got lost."
GPSs these days, man.
One thing that I'm obviously giving up on but holding out for anyway, which will never happen, is Okami 2. Goes without saying, just Okami 2 on the Wii U. Please, just put it on. Just do it. And we haven't heard from Quantic Dream in a while.
Have we not?
No, Beyond Two Souls was the last game we did.
I think they're making that
PS4
thing. They did that trailer.
Hang on, what Quantic Dream Life is Strange? Didn't they do that?
No,
You sure?
don't think they did.
I'm sure they're involved.
That was the guys that made
What was
Remember
it
Me.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What for?
Quantic
Life is
Dream
Strange?
did that trailer at like the original PlayStation 4 reveal. There was like that wizard guy and the orc goblin thing.
Oh yeah.
I reckon that will become a game.
Yeah,
Even though it wasn't supposed to.
Let's pray for Heavy Rain 2. More rain.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Heavier
just see
rain.
something.
Heavier rain.
I'd rather just see something.
It's a bit
new.
wet.
I would, but I love Quantic Dream to death. I think they're just fantastic.
I can't believe we still haven't played Beyond Two Souls.
No, I know. It's shocking. I've got it, but I just haven't had time.
Such is life.
Oh well.
Also, Alien Isolation 2. Everything 2. Just make everything 2.
Yeah.
Everything that I love.
That could be a discussion, Alien Isolation 2, because I know that it's done really well. It's massively good. So
Proper good.
yeah. I mean, I don't see any
excellent,
reason
but
why not.
I think I would just prefer it to be left on its own. But I just want more. That's the thing.
I-
Maybe another DLC for it or something like.
I'm going to go
Where
ahead
you
and
are the
say
alien.
there's going to be another Pokemon remake, probably,
No.
or the next
PlayStation 4
Pokemon
No,
version.
they're not gonna announce the next
Pokemon Z version.
That's
coming out.
I don't think they've ever announced a Pokemon for the 3DS at E3 because it
Nintendo
generates.
aren't at E3 though, are they? They do Nintendo
They do a direct, but
What?
they've no. I mean, like they've never ever announced Pokemon on an E3 direct.
He didn't mention 3DS.
Well, no, yeah, okay, fair enough.
PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, PlayStation exclusive Pokemon game.
Gotta be.
That'd be awesome.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd
Can you,
play
imagine,
it.
can you imagine the detail in the fur?
Charizard's
But
scales and
As
everything.
far as I'm aware, and anyone in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't recall anyone ever announcing a full Pokemon handheld game at E3.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
They've
but it's
talked
because
about
they
it,
do it
but-
in directs. They don't
No,
do
I'm
E3.
not on about E3.
I
I'm
don't
on about the
remember a Pokemon
directs
game
at
ever
E3,
actually
ever
getting-
at E3.
Right.
Or in the directs, they normally save it for other directs, like specialised Pokemons, like Heart Gold and Soul Silver got announced on a web page. Like, it's never
Yeah.
been announced like that traditionally.
Yeah.
Even Majora's Mask wasn't at E3.
Nintendo, you're doing it wrong.
No, they're not.
I should come and be your manager.
I love you, Nintendo.
Don't
It's
we-
alright,
don't
you
we
don't have
know
to
it?
tell them. They're already listening.
I know.
But I'm going to go ahead and say just one more. GoldenEye remake. Yep, there's going to be a GoldenEye.
Could not care at all.
I'd like to
Just throw that
see
one
what
in
they're
there.
going to do for in between now and Zelda U, because it was due to come out in the next few months. So whether they're going to...
Cooking Mama 7.
Borderlands 3. Gotta
Nah.
No, we've already had our predictions.
be. No,
No,
so
we're
can't
just
predict-
it's the
discussing...
can't
year.
predict
It's the
another
year
one.
of threes. I'm predicting another one. Borderlands 3. See, already did it. There you go.
I'd
Call
like
that
to
one.
see Zelda 3.
And I reckon Roland's coming back.
Yeah, Zelda 3.
Because for anyone who hasn't played Borderlands 2, what are you doing with your life? But
Playing Zelda.
Roland dies.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Can't say that.
Smoggo's so funny.
Doesn't Aerith die?
I think Claptrap should get his own game.
Yes, definitely.
He does. He's a playable character in pre-sequel.
Yeah, he is, but it's not
His
really,
own game.
Not
it's
his
not really
own game, but
Start to finish, like the life of Claptrap
Claptrap's daily vlogs.
from birth to death.
Do you remember those trailers for Borderlands that were just like Claptrap being the director of a movie and stuff? It was absolutely
That was
awesome.
awesome.
He was so good. Anyway, I think that's all for our E3 predictions.
Ready,
if you can,
seven,
if you can
ready,
count
seven.
them, tell us in the comments because we've had more than 5 each. I think Morgan might be the one.
I haven't had more than 5.
Dave's had more than 5 each. I've
No,
just gone mad because it's E3.
I'm
It's
just
E3!
talking about what I would like to see in general. Not really. The only prediction I have is that Zelda U will get a trailer and I will scream, and that is the only single prediction.
I reckon Crackdown 3 is going to get some gameplay, and I'm going to need to just explode.
I reckon Shenmue 3.
And Iwata will do that thing with
Happening.
his hands, like, please watch.
Yeah, please watch.
My body's ready.
Yeah,
My body's ready. My body's
everyone's
so
body's ready. Is
ready
your body
for
ready?
Zelda U.
What are your predictions?
Tell us in the comments below, and we'll see you at E3.
Subscribe.